Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, in today's tutorial I'll be showing you how to make a long puff sleeve. Go ahead and fold your fabric into four so as to cut the left and the right sleeve together. Go ahead and mark 4 inches from the top of your fabric. Now this totally depends on how full you want your puff to appear. Now you can mark from 1 to 5 inches depending on how full you want your puff to appear when you're done with your sleeve. The next thing you'll do is to mark your cap's height from the 4 inches line that you made, and to get this you will have to divide your bust circumference by 12. Whatever you have, you add 1 inch to that and mark on your fabric. So mine is 4 inches and I marked 4 inches from the previous line I made. The next thing you will do is to mark your total sleeve length from the first line you made. Mine is 20 inches, so I went ahead to add 1 inch as my hemming allowance. So after that, you will mark 1 inch at the first line that you made. This is just to make your sleeve have a straight look at the center front of your sleeve after you're done sewing. When you're done with that, move over to the second line and mark your armhole length. Now to get this, you'll be dividing your bust circumference by 6, and whatever you have as the answer, you'll add 1.5 to that. So mine is 7.5 inches and I'll be adding 1 inch to that as my sewing allowance. When you're done with that, use a ruler to connect the 2 points together, which is the 1 inch you mark inwards at the first line and also your armhole length you marked at the second line. After that, you'll be dividing that line by 2 and mark the center of it. Now on the first part, go up by half an inch, and on the second part, go down by half of an inch. Now move over to the sleeve length and mark your round sleeve outer line. So mine is 4.5 inches. I added 1 inch as my sewing allowance and then connected it to the second line. So guys, the next thing you will do is to take the measurement you have at that midpoint and then mark it above the first line you made and use your ruler to connect the 2 points together. When you're done with that, you'll be making a little curve at the top part of your sleeve. So you go in by 1.5 inches and go down by half an inch and just make a little curve around that area. Now you're all done. The next thing now is just for you to cut out your pattern. So guys, when you're done cutting out your pattern, just open up your sleeves and extend the first line to the other side of your sleeve. Now you'll be making a gather stitch along this part. Make a gather stitch from one end of the first line to the other end. So now for the end of your sleeve, you can either use your hemming gum to hem the end of your sleeve, or you can just decide to fold in once and fold again and make a top stitch. When you're done with that, your sleeve will look like this. You will turn it over to the wrong side and sew at 1 inch. The sewing allowance I gave was 1 inch, so I made my stitch at 1 inch. Then turn it over to the right side and you will have this. So guys, this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching and don't forget to subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye.